Hi everybody, and welcome to my first assembly for the new year for 2022. It's Mr. Petrie here. And for our assembly this week, we're going to be looking at opportunity. Opportunity, of course, is one of our school values, and it's represented by Opportunity Octopus. And today, I'd like us to think a bit about the opportunities we have for helping others. What are the opportunities you have to help other people? But first, we're going to sing a song. And the song we're going to sing is Here We Are Together.
Here we are together, now we can begin. The youngest and the oldest, the only child to twin. Some who're feeling left out, and some who're feeling in. Gathering in this place. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Gathering in this place. Here we are together, joining in this song. Even those who feel that their singing's not that strong. And as we sing, may every person know that they belong. Gathering in this place. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Gathering in this place. Here we are together, with our hopes and fears, bringing many feelings, our laughter and our tears. And now it's time for everyone to tell the world we're here. Gathering in this place. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. Gathering in this place. Welcome everybody, it's good to see you here. 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 Gathering in this
Jesus often took opportunities to help other people. People who were sick, who were worried, or who were anxious. Jesus often got alongside them to help them. He also told stories so that people could understand who it was they were supposed to be helping, which other people should they help. And he also performed miracles where he directly helped other people. And today I'd like to tell you the story of one of those miracles. A miracle about a man being helped by Jesus, but also being helped by some of his best friends. And this is a story of a paralyzed man who was lowered through a roof. Jesus was in the town of Capernaum. That's beside the Sea of Galilee. And people had heard that he was there, and folk came from all over Galilee, all over the region, to see him and to hear him, including Pharisees and teachers of the law. And there were so many people had come to see Jesus that the building they were in was crammed full to overflowing. People were pouring out of the door outside, trying to hear what Jesus was saying. And then 4 men arrived, bringing a paralyzed friend they wanted Jesus to heal. But the crowd around the house was so big that they just didn't have a chance of getting inside. And so they wondered what they would do. How could they get their friend to see Jesus? Or rather than go home when they discovered this huge crowd, they decided they would climb up the stairs on the outside of the building to get to the flat roof. And roofs like this were often made with beams covered with branches and a thick layer of mud plaster. And so the men were able to begin digging down into the plaster and the wood to make a hole in the roof. Now everyone who was in the house below saw the hole appear, and they saw that it was getting bigger and bigger, until it was large enough for the paralyzed man to be lowered on his bed down to Jesus. When Jesus saw the faith of these 4 men, of this man's friends, he said to the paralyzed man, "Son, your sins are forgiven." And some of those who heard this, the teachers of the law, were thinking, "Who is this fellow who speaks blasphemy? Only God can forgive sins." Now Jesus knew what they were thinking, and he turned to them. "Which is easier, to say your sins are forgiven, or to say get up and walk? I want you to know that I have the power to forgive sins." So Jesus went to the paralyzed man and said, "Get up, pick up your mat, and go home." Immediately the man stood up, picked up the mat he had been brought on, and went home, praising God. Everyone was amazed and started praising God too. Overcome with awe, they reported to everybody they met, "We have seen remarkable things today." In that story, there were 4 friends who were determined to take the opportunity they had to help their friend who was paralyzed. They did everything they could to get him to Jesus. And in the end, they succeeded. And Jesus made him well again. We're always getting opportunities to help other people. And the important thing is that when we have them, we take them. We don't stand back and wait for someone else to help, but we help people wherever we can and whenever we can. And as many of you will know, that's what we do at the church. We try and help people as much as we can. And over the past 2 years during lockdown, we've been running what we've called our Monday morning marketplace. And this started out with us helping the Cyrenians by taking in collections of food and other things to donate to the Cyrenians. And we think that last year in 2021, we must have had at least £5,000 worth of goods handed into the church hall on a Monday morning, not just by members of the church, but by people from the local community as well. And as part of our Monday morning marketplace, we also have a fair trade stall. And fair trade goods are sold at the stall, and that means that we know that those who are producing the goods are being fairly treated and that they're receiving proper payment for their goods, whether it's coffee, whether it's chocolate, it's all being paid for properly and they're getting the benefits of selling their goods. And another thing that we do is we have Jean's Jams. When one of our members, Jean Bryce, who makes jams and marmalades during the year, sells these, and the proceeds from the sale of this, all the money goes to support guild projects, the Church of Scotland guild projects, and they're projects that help people in this country and overseas as well. And we know that in 2020 Jean's Jams raised £2,000 for guild projects. And then there's the help that we give in bringing the community together, to give people the chance to meet new friends or friends they already have, and to have fun. And we were able, thank goodness we were able at the beginning of December to have our Festival of Light. And many of you I know came along to that and enjoyed the fun that we had in the afternoon while we were waiting for the lights to be switched on. There's lots of things that each of us can do to help other people. And so I hope that you'll take the most of the opportunities that you have to help others. And now for our time of reflection today, I'm going to read to you the words of a song. It's an old song, a song entitled If I Can Help Somebody. If I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody with a word or song, if I can show somebody that he's travelling wrong, then my living shall not be in vain. If I can do my duty as a good man ought, if I can bring back beauty to a world upwrought, if I can spread love's message as the Master taught, then my living shall not be in vain. You might want to think about those words. You might even want to look and see if you can find the song online. But we're going to finish assembly now with the song Build Up.
Every word you say, oh. Every game you play, oh. Every silly face, oh. Every single place, oh. You can build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can tear down. Build up one another, build up your sisters and brothers, build up one another, build up. Every joke you tell, oh. Every name you spell, oh. Everywhere you go, oh. Everyone you know, oh. You can build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can tear down. Build up one another, build up your sisters and brothers, build up one another, build up. Can you build up?
We can build up.
Can you build up?
Yes, we can.
Can you build up?
We can build up.
Can you build up?
Yes, we can.
Every song you sing,
Oh,
every bell you ring,
oh,
everything you spend,
oh,
every special friend,
oh.
you can build up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or you can tear down. Build up one another, build up your sisters and brothers, build up one another, build up. I tell you now, build up one another, build up your sisters and brothers, build up one another, build up.
Well, thanks everybody for joining me for assembly. And I hope you're continuing to work hard and that everything's going well in the new term at school. and I look forward to being with you again soon. Okay, bye everybody, bye.